Okay, welcome to my channel. What I'd like to show you today is the invitation for my daughter's birthday that I made myself. I used a thicker scrapbooking paper, kind of like a cardstock, cut them to size that I wanted, and then what I did was I printed up some pictures off Bing online, transferred them to, you know, what is it called, the writing thing that you go on and you copy and paste and then you print them out. So that way you can make multiples, because like of this one here I needed 6, because I wanted one for myself to keep. And then this one, you know, I would need 6. So let me show you first what I did. So I found the cloud that said Lalaloopsy, and I just cut that out, glued it on. And then I went and I said, ooh, we're doing the tea party. So we're doing, with the invitation, we're showing crumbs. We're not going to just have crumbs at the party, but for the invitation to show the tea party. So I figured I'd put that on the bottom, and I didn't write anything yet. Then what I did was I went inside. Oh, and I'm going to have to block my address. Let me go over this way. And if we can focus in. I found Crumb Sugar Cookie, and I cut her out. She was a little tedious, but not too bad, with the little mouse. And that was it. Then I said, okay, so how do I want to write this? And this here was my daughter said she want hers on pink to keep. So I used this one as my trial and error. So I just did it in pencil, and I wrote, you are invited to, and again inside I blocked the address over here. And then I said, Lalaloopsy, 5th birthday, in quotes, mommy and me, tea party for, and then my daughter's name, the date, time we haven't decided yet, address, and then RSVP with my phone number that I don't want you to see. And then later on when I decided it looked good, like I used lines with pencil. So, this was my one. I asked my husband, I said, okay, so I have lines and all the nice ones for the girls. And we're inviting 5 girls. No, it's 6 girls. There's a set of twins at ballet, so it'll be just one invitation. So I'm hoping like maybe 4 will come. And, so inside, let me block the bottom. So see, there's some pencil lines. And I was like, should I erase them? Should I color them in with the color of the marker that I used? And my husband says, yeah. I said, because in the invitations that you buy, there's a line that you have to fill in. It'll say for, date, time. So there is a line. So it's not anything, you know, that would look different. It would be the same idea. So I'm going to color in the pencil with the color that I used, because as you'll see, I did the 2 pink. And I can just flip around and show you. I did the lavender, 2 of them, and then I have 2 yellow. So I didn't have any nice teal paper. Our colors are going to be pink, purple, more like that lavender, and teal, and then yellow a little bit. So what I had here, I was actually in the process this week of cleaning out my storage room, and I came upon my wedding stuff, and I wanted to downsize and say, hey, I don't need all this. And I found envelopes that we had. So they were the perfect size. That's what I used to decide what size I wanted to cut them. And over here, I don't want to show you too much, it does have the printed of our address, which will be nice that they can now have, and in case they lose the invitation, you know, whatever. It'll look nice when I hand it out to them. We're not going to mail it. We're going to just give it out to them. One girl at school, preschool, and then the others are at ballet. So that's the invitation so far. We're probably going to be giving them out soon. I have RSVP by April 12th. The party's April 18th. I don't know what time yet. And that's what I have to do. I have to finish the lines, and these are pink. On the purple, I used a purple marker. Well, yeah, like a marker gel pen. And the yellow, I think I did a pink or purple, I'm not sure. Oh,